So your sun. Okay, so they're the three I think most important, and also just like more intensely evident, like to the general, like observer of humanity. Elements to a natal chart is the sun sign, the rising sign, and the moon sign. So
Okay.
your sun sign represents like the core of your being. It represents like who you are like on the inside, like but also who you are meant to be, like the fullest expression of what the gifts that you were given are.
Interesting.
So that's one of the reasons why I don't like when people hate on their signs, because I'm like, this could go so well for you if you just sort of let go of the what you think you need to do and what you
Mm.
think you should be. And your rising sign is the sign that like flashed down upon you the moment you were born. The moment that you entered this earthly plane, the sign that was right above you is your rising sign.
What's mine?
Sagittarius, which is also
Sagittarius.
mine. I love a Sagittarius. Love it.
I know nothing about Sagittarius.
Sagittarius is my favorite sign. Love it. Um, I actually, when I get into your rising sign, I talk a lot about Sagittarius because it's one of my favorite signs for so many reasons. And so that's like your first house, and your rising sign takes up your first house. So, in addition to all the signs that go around the wheel, the zodiac is it's just divided into 12 houses, and each house is associated with a sign and an area of life. So this is where astrology can get really repetitive, but also this is where you can see all the patterns. And if you learn like one set of things, if you learn all the elements or all the qualities of each sign, then you can basically understand all the qualities of each house. So the first
Interesting.
house is ruled by Aries because it's the first sign, and it represents the forming of your identity, the forming of self. You're born, and
Mm.
now you have to like figure out who you are, right? And so that's why your rising sign is very important, because that was such a heavy influence upon you the minute you were born. And it colors how you present yourself to the world. I've seen it described as the sunglasses the cosmos gives you when you're born, so that like it just sort of you like look around and you're like, all right, this is I got a
Okay.
Sagittarius pair of sunglasses on. You know what I mean? I'm into like philosophy, and I'm
Okay.
into fun,
So
and I'm half
it is
horse.
like the clothes you wear, like
Yeah.
the clothes you choose, your
Yes.
style.
Yes, and that's actually a very important way of putting it, because it's also the persona that you choose.
Right.
So in a lot of ways it's a mask, but it's also not, because it's also a big part of you, but it's more of a mask than your sun sign, because you're
Masks aren't inherently bad things
no,
either.
they're not.
I mean, you wouldn't
They're
want.
not.
I've talked about masks as necessary. You know,
Yeah.
just like children learn to put on masks. They
Yeah.
have to. Like you're learning how to go out to eat and not throw
Right.
a fit
Right.
because
It's
your natural self wants to throw a fit. It's like, why am I sitting here?
says the Aries. I yeah, masks, you're right. You're right. I just really love truth, and I
Yeah,
really love getting to the bottom of things.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Trust me. That's
Yeah.
that's intimacy to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Intimacy
Yeah.
is I'm taking off my clothes.
Right.
I'm
Taking off my
showing
mask.
yeah, I'm showing you more real of myself.